the frame? Okay, cool. Welcome to the Royal Freshers Show. It's your boy, Royal Freshers. Before we get into anything, we got 100 subscribers, yo. We got 100 subscribers, We got 100 subscribers. I want to thank everybody that subscribed so far, making this far. It means so much to me, you can't understand. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? People are talking, the people are spoken. You gotta subscribe to your boy, all right? Today, guys, we got something real special. You can see already, if you don't know about the boxes, it's something real special. You know, I had to get into the bag for this one. I had to make a few phone calls, but we got it done. All right, it's been in the works for a couple of weeks, but we're here today and we're live. All right, so I'm gonna take you guys through an unboxing, but a ranking system. And we go through the ranking from 8 to 1. Now, if you know the Travis Scott sneakers, you might be able to tell the boxes here. All right, if you don't, stay tuned. Now, Travis Scott, whether you like him or you don't, this guy does not miss. He's doing everything in pop culture, from shoes, sneakers, Fortnite, fashion. The guy had a McDonald's meal rather. The guy cannot miss. Seems like everything that he touches turns to gold. That's something that's been extremely synonymous with the shoes that he's on Nike, right? He's got 8 pairs of shoes here, and I'm looking at about $10,000, $11,000 worth of shoes here. Now, obviously that's not the price of retail, but the resale prices are insane. This pair right here, I think is the most expensive. They resell for about $2,000. We'll get to that later in the ranking. But Travis Scott seems like the guy cannot miss. Whether you like him or not, the guy just knows how to do shoes. You know, and Nike and Jordan are doing great. Now, I'm gonna take you guys through this. Is in my opinion, what I think. Let me know what you think. Whether you agree with this or not. So we're gonna start first right here. This is the 270 React. Once you open the box there, first thing you see is the Cactus Jack logo right there on the wrapping. We'll open this up, and you have your 270s. Now, when these first came out, they were copping a lot of flock. But once I see them in person, they look even better than I thought. Now, these are starting at the 8 on the ranking here, and that's not to knock the shoes compared to everything else on this right here. It's tough to compare to. You can see when we get through this, guys. Travis and a lot of his shoes that he's used, or he's made rather, a lot of them are earthly tones to do with Houston, in terms of Houston Oilers, Houston Rockets, whatever it might be. But touching down into that Houston scene where he's very known for, you know. Looking at these guys, the first things I see, you got the Cactus Jack logo on the back there. But the earthly colors I say, you got the mixtures of browns, yellows. I'm gonna get both out here. You know, as I said, a lot of people were hating on these shoes, but in my opinion, these are great. I'm a fan of these, you know. So that's number 8 right there, starting off. Setting the bar high, all right? Next, we're going into this pair of Air Force Ones. All right, these are one of the first, I think this is the very first shoe that Nike did with Travis Scott back in December 2017. And this is the white colorway of the Air Force Ones, all right? Now, first things I see, guys, you can see that massive Cactus Jack kind of logo right there on the front, on the laces there. You can see that on both pairs. Now, these did come with replaceable swooshes. You can take them off and switch them up. On this pair right here, you got the La Flame swooshes, as you can see, you know. I'm digging these. For a first shoe, they set the bar real high. You can see the kind of grills on the tongue there. Not the tongue, on the laces rather. Check that out. Ooh. On the back there, you can actually see the Nike Air that's usually on the back of Air Force Ones is actually flipped, you know. One thing that Travis likes to do is flip a lot of things, you know. We'll get to that later once we get down the track. You can see also on the tongue there, that patch is also flipped. These are a great first pair. So that's that right there, okay? The next pair, very similar to the first color. Once we unbox these, now as I was talking about before, you have the replaceable swooshes, all right? Those are the ones that we saw on the first pair. You can see the other kind of colors you got there. Great touches. Now, one thing I got to mention, guys, none of these are my shoes. All right, I had to make a couple phone calls to my guys, got them all together in one place, and these shoes are so sought after that I think I've gone 0-8 from these. I haven't copped any of these shoes. I'm a 13. It's tough, but you know, we out here. We got to get it done. All right. So as you can see, guys, these are pretty much the exact same shoe to the 100 colorway, but these are sail kind of color. All right. Similar accents in terms of the upside down Nike Air, right? Check those out. Very similar to the 100 colorway. I like it a little bit better. A little bit better. All right. Now the temperature's rising right here, getting real hot. Woo! Now, before we get into the shoes there, if you guys notice a lot of the Nike shoes, Nike Jordan 1s that we do, and Nike does rather, it starts off with a black, and with a red. With these ones, the earthly tone's gone with a brown, and it makes the red pop a little more than usual, right? If you saw my video with the Tokyo ones, they had a silver box going with the brown ones, all right? So one box those. First thing you guys, you can see the Nike Air, you can see the Cactus Jack logo, you can see the wings, you can see the Cactus Jack embroidery right there on the wrapping, right? So it comes with a double wrapping, it comes with the pink and with the white. I'm telling you, the temperature's rising. Got the Jordan 1 lows right there. Now, when these first came out, I wasn't a fan of those because the shoe later down the track, but once I see them in person, guys, they're amazing right here. Now, the detail on these shoes, guys, and the premium materials really are worth the hype. Now, you can see the leather swoosh, the reverse swoosh to begin with. On the other side, you have the regular swoosh. Leather on this side is said, and this is like a suede material on this side, with the Cactus Jack behind that. Great touches. Now you can see the laces, they're kind of like a wax lace, give it that kind of that pop, right? There's my other one. So they give it that kind of pop, make it a little more, made it look a little more premium. On the back of these guys, you see you have the Jordan wings, and then you have the Cactus Jack logo there on the back, right? The Nike Air on the front there. Just looking at these guys, I wasn't really a Jordan 1 low fan to begin with, but when I look at these, the more attention I paid to it, I just named me a pair of these, you know? But these go hard. I wish they were high on the list, but I got some other, as I said, guys, the temperature's rising, you know? So, gotta see what else is, what other heat we got on this. That's the Jordan 1 low. Now, next on the list here, we have the Jordan 6s, right? Comes with a normal Jordan 6 box, but as I said, these earthly tones with that green kind of look that makes the red pop a lot more. So I'm a fan of this. You have the Jordan jump out on the back there. You have the Cactus Jack logo right there. On the front, you have the Cactus Jack kind of like cross, I'm gonna call that, right? Now, open these boys up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's check these out. Now, these is on the outside of the top three right there, but they're still a fan favorite of mine. I'm really digging these. The green, kind of army green kind of look, instead of the earthly tones. You have that red Cactus Jack on the back there. You have your similar lace lock that comes with the 6s. I don't have to say much about these guys. They kind of speak for themselves. On the outside there, you have that patch there. We can, you know, pour whatever you need to do, you know, the little goodies, whatever you need, whatever you're a fan of. You know, you got on both sides, so you can see. But, you know, all right, straight business, top 3 right here. Starting off. This came out in February this year. These are probably the most limited shoes on this list in terms of releases. When they first released, there was a low amount of these. There was a certain amount that was dropped on the Cactus Jack, the Travis Scott website to begin with. They came in a different kind of box, all right? As I said, guys, these resell for about $2,000. The one with a special box, about $2,300. Now, difference only being the box and is a little bit different, but look at these guys, look at the box to begin with. They're kind of colorful with the Nike SB and the white there. Now, let's get to it, all right? Let's see why you're so hyped up. Firstly, you open it up and you can see the bandana kind of wrapping there. The double wrapping with the white, but the bandana is the one on the outside there. It hurts me to put these number 3, but man, woo! Let's get through it, man. I don't even have to speak much about these shoes. They speak for themselves. As I said, guys, these are the SB Dunks, right? The rest of these are more Jordans and Air Forces, but in 270s. But these are the Dunks right here. Now, there's so much detail that goes into this. Now I want to begin with a lot of the shoes that come out recently, especially with Travis Scott's Dunks here, they have what we call the two-layer shoes, right? So being a skater, when you scuff your shoes, it's going to get ripped up. You can actually tear away and rip this, and it has another layer underneath. It's like a elephant print in the brown, right? I don't know if you want to rip them up, but if you actually went from skating, obviously it would rip up. But where the whole bandana goes through on each pair, that can actually tear away and rip. You can rip it, you can burn it, you can scratch it up, and there's another layer below. It hurts when you put them in number 3, but these go hard, I'm telling you. They come with obviously the spare laces and the pink and the brown, but it's interesting looking at these. They have the literally rope as the laces. It hurts when you put it in number 3, but they go so hard. So you can see the black swoosh on the outside with the pink swoosh on the inside. I'll probably switch out to the pink laces because I'm a fan of those. But these go so hard. On the tongue they got the Cactus Jack patch. These shoes are just, number 3 hurts. It hurts, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. All right. Come to top 2. These shoes right here came out in 2018, right? These are Jordan 4. As you can see, not too many touches on this, not many accents or highlights of the Cactus Jacks. If you saw this, you wouldn't think it was a Cactus Jack, but once we open them up. Now, what inspired this colorway, guys, were the Houston Oilers. Obviously, Travis Scott being from Houston, he's got to give a shout out to his hometown, right? Is this going to close on me, or there we go. So that's the colorway there, guys. That's the Houston Oilers colorway. You see the blues, the reds, and the blacks. You got the blue kind of speckle on there. On the back, you can see you have the, on one side, there. On the other side, you have the Jordan Jumpman logo. As you get into these, you look at the details, you can see on this one, it's actually got upside down, Travis Scott on there. The other one says Air Jordan, upside down as well. These are my second favorite. As you can see, you got the wax laces as well. These right here, if you play 2K with me, you know how abuse these are. I wear these so many times. So let's get into it. The number one shoe out of the Travis Scott line. Got some great heat here. If you don't know what's coming, mate, let's get into it. The number 1 sneaker, drum roll please. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, yo. Woo. These are one of my favorite shoes, period. Period. All right? As you can see, this kind of what started all with the reverse swoosh. You can see that comes with like a leather reverse swoosh on the outside. On the inside, just a regular swoosh. Now, one thing I want to mention to get to the point of this is the hidden pockets. All right? So if I rip this open, there's another stash spot right there. Similar to the Jordan 6s. Jordan 6s, obviously you can see that, but this is a lot more hidden compared to the Jordan 6s. All right? It's a little details. On the tongue there, you can see got the Travis Scott Cactus Jack kind of logo there. As I said, the materials of this guy is outstanding. Next level material. You can see why they're so sought after, right? On this pair, actually on both pairs, left and right, you can see the little cactus logo right there. You can see that. The leather on this, guys, is this tumbled leather throughout the middle here and through the front here. Now the thing is, when you have the tumbled leather being the more expensive and better material quality in terms of leather, they're gonna crease. But with Jordan 1s as myself, the more you wear them, the better they look in terms of the creases and whatnot. But the materials in this, guys, the new buck going through there, the brown, the tumbled leather coming through, it's outstanding. Like, this has got to be a top shoe, period. Regardless of Travis Scott or not, this might be one of my favorite shoes ever. It's a big statement, you know? Mind blown. On this side, guys, I didn't even notice that, but if you actually look at it, there's Cactus Jack, the Cactus Jack logo in white there. Ridiculous. That, guys, was episode number 6. Thank you for making it this far. Thank you for joining the Roll Freshest show with your boy, Roll Freshest. Before we get out of here, I want to shout out my guys for making this happen. Right. I'm going to shout out my guy Adam for coming through with the Jordan 1 highs there. My boy KOSTA coming through with the Jordan 4s. He also came through with the 1 lows. And he came through with the sale in the Air Force Ones. Shout out my boy Freddie coming through with the white colorway in the Air Force Ones. Dunks right there. That was a hot pickup. I don't know if anybody else has them. Make that call, gun it to me. Appreciate it. Shout out boy Auntie for getting the rest and the Jordan 6s and the 270s. I couldn't have done it with the other guys. That's been episode number 6. Got a couple more episodes coming through. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think if this ranking was correct. If you move things around a little bit. There's one thing I got to mention as well, guys. There's one pair missing. Comment below if you know what pair is missing. I don't know anybody that has this pair. That's how rare they are, you know? So these are them right here, guys. This has been another episode with your boy Real Freshers. Until next episode, stay tuned.